It was therefore decided that the technical team would discuss the list and report back on the same day in the afternoon. The team comprised Ambassador Francis Muthaura, Mr. Mohamed Isahakia, Professor Nick Wanjohi, and Mr. Karoli Omondi. Number 6, the technical team reported separately that they had agreed on 3 of the positions, but were unable to agree on the position of the Chief Justice. The team presented 3 options for Chief Justice: Justice Omolo, Justice Kihara, or Justice Visram for consideration by the principals. 7, Mr. Speaker, at the same time, the President asked the Prime Minister to propose an Attorney General to replace Mr. Ojambo, as the job of the Attorney General, being the Chief Legal Advisor of government, required higher postgraduate qualifications. I have no difficulty with my learned brother, Fred Ojambo. Is actually senior partner at Kaplan and Stratton, where I did my pupillage. But I think it was felt like higher postgraduate qualifications would be proper. Therefore, Professor Githu Muigai was proposed and agreed on by both technical sides. Number 8, Mr. Speaker, the President said that because he was traveling to Addis Ababa on Saturday, the matter needed to be finalized by 12 noon on Friday, January the 28th, 2011. It was imperative that the proposals were made before the African Union's heads of state meeting in Addis Ababa. And you can understand the reason why. The President has been saying he would want to have a local mechanism, and he wanted to be able to demonstrate before his colleagues that he was serious on this matter of appointment of a new judiciary. This was made clear to the Right Honorable Prime Minister. On Friday, Mr. Speaker, Friday morning, January the 28th, 2011, the Prime Minister sent a letter signed Mr. Karoli Omondi, addressed to Ambassador Muthaura, saying that the Prime Minister had left for Addis Ababa and that consultation should be held the following week. And obviously the Prime Minister had gone to do a very good job because he tried to represent all of us with regard to the Côte d'Ivoire crisis. And he was required to make a report that is actually contained in the letter that was signed by Mr. Karoli Omondi. Number 10, Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister was informed that because the matter needed to be concluded before the President left for Addis Ababa, consultations could be facilitated through the phone. The President then made the proposal of having Justice Visram as a Chief Justice who hails from a minority community to accommodate the Prime Minister's concerns of neutrality. The proposal was communicated to the Prime Minister. In response, the Prime Minister said he had no problem with Professor Githu Muigai as Attorney General, but insisted on Justice Omolo being nominated as a Chief Justice. So, Speaker, the Prime Minister was asked to call the President from Addis Ababa so that they could finalize. The Prime Minister said he would call the President. The President waited at Harambee House between 12:30 p.m. and 3 p.m., but the Prime Minister did actually not make that call. 12, Mr. Speaker, the President left for State House for lunch at 3 p.m. What a late time to have lunch. And a telephone number to reach the President at State House was communicated to the Right Honorable Prime Minister so that he could call the President. The Prime Minister actually never made the call. At 6 p.m., the State House Comptroller called the Prime Minister for the President to speak to him in Addis Ababa. Mr. Karoli Omondi actually answered the Prime Minister's phone. After consulting, Mr. Karoli Omondi said the Prime Minister was busy and would call back after 1.5 hours. It must have been the time he was actually reporting, hopefully. Number 14, Mr. Speaker, and finally, at this point, the President then felt that he had consulted extensively and had accommodated the Prime Minister and had fulfilled the constitutional requirements with regard to consultation, and therefore made the announcement on Friday, January the 28th at 8:30 p.m. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Then I think it is for the country to decide whether there was consultation or there was no consultation.